to the Rockbridge Report's ongoing coverage of the 2010 elections. I'm Katie Geddes. It looks like Bob Goodlatte is headed back to Washington, D.C. for his 10th term in the U.S. House of Representatives. With 78% of the precincts reporting, Bob Goodlatte leaves with 76% of the vote. Vanke is in a distant second with 13%, and Bain follows with 9%. If Goodlatte wins, this will be Goodlatte's 10th term in office. Rockbridge County Republicans gathered at Salerno's for a local watch party in support of Bob Goodlatte.
We feel that we're going to carry a number of the races, and there's a move going on across the country, and this is an opportunity for our local members to be here to celebrate together after working a hard campaign and to watch the results come in.
As reported earlier, City Council incumbent Frank Friedman was not reelected. In a phone interview earlier, Friedman told us that he was disappointed that he lost the race. Mary Harvey, George Pride, and Chuck Smith won the 3 open seats in the City Council race. Reporter Holly Southers was with Mary Harvey just after she heard the news.
I am thrilled. I've been working on this for years. I mean, really campaigning for this seat for 2 years, but this was suggested by my kids 18 years ago. So this is a real sense of accomplishment for me, and I'm very, very excited to be working for the city in this way.
Rockbridge reporter Whit Robertson went to George Pride's home. Whit tells me that Mr. Pride was happy to hear about his new position on City Council. The other candidates did not have parties and instead stayed home to watch the results with their families. Results of the state constitutional amendments are mixed so far. Both the first and second referenda questions are passing, with around 70% of precincts reporting. However, the third referenda, the Rainy Day Fund issue, is not passing. Here to talk about the potential implications is Rockbridge reporter Tim Watson. So do you still think the rainy day referendum will pass given the mixed results?
Yes, I do, because it will prevent spending cuts during economic downturn like the one we've just experienced.
So how exactly does it work?
Every year, the Commonwealth saves a certain amount of money from the past 3 years' tax returns. That money goes into an account that can be used to maintain spending levels during a slow economy. Voters could decide to decrease the percent of money that can be put into this rainy day fund from 10 to 15%.
So how will this affect Rockbridge County? It seems to me that if more money is put into the fund, there will be less for Richmond to give to counties like ours. Is that true?
No, it's not. This decision will not raise taxes or change the amount of money the capital gives to Virginia localities. Representative Bob Klein used a piggy bank analogy to explain it to me. The size of the piggy bank might change, but the amount of money put into it each year won't. Right now, this rainy day fund would need to fill up completely before any changes to the budget would happen.
So how long do you think that will take?
Well, the Secretary of Finance doesn't think that will happen until the year 2018, and he expects a stronger economy to help prevent any decreases in state funding to local governments.
So switching gears here, there were 2 other referendums passed today. Can you explain what they will do?
Those 2 relate to property taxes. One will enable local governments to allow elderly and disabled persons to stop paying property taxes if their income is below a certain level. The other will allow disabled veterans to receive certain tax exemptions. I don't think either will affect Rockbridge County residents because the local governments already offer large tax benefits to those groups.
Well, thanks for joining me, Tim.
Thank you. You're welcome.
With half of the precincts reporting, the Buena Vista School Revenue Bond is ahead with 61% of the vote. We'll continue to keep you updated on the issue on our website. In the 5th District, Robert Hurt has taken the lead with 51% of the popular vote. Tom Perriello is trailing behind with 45% of the vote. AP has projected Hurt to be the winner. The 9th District Republican Morgan Griffith continues to lead with 52% of the popular vote. Democrat and incumbent Rick Boucher has 45% of the vote. In early national results, Tea Party candidate Christine O'Donnell lost to Chris Coons in Delaware. In Kentucky, another Tea Party candidate, Rand Paul, beat out Democrat Jack Conway for the U.S. Senate seat. Rockbridge reporter Melissa Powell headed over to the Washington and Lee election watch party to find out what to expect in the national elections.
Okay, and what about the Senate?
I think the Senate's going to be really difficult for them. I see them maybe taking...
Be sure to stick around after the show to see more updates about national races from students at Washington and Lee's Hillel House. Thanks for tuning in to the special election edition of the Rockbridge Report. Be sure to stay tuned after the broadcast to get a live look at the Washington and Lee Election Night Watch Party. Be sure to check out our website at rockbridgereport.wlu.edu. I'm Katie Geddes. Have a good night.